guys, it's Zebra Girl, and today I'm going to be doing another Pokemon video because the other one I really wanted and liked to do. Excuse me. So today I'm going to be telling you guys my favourite Pokemon using types. So what this basically means is I've put down my favourite Pokemon according to their type, but if they're dual typing, say Bulbasaur because he's like a grass and poison type, I put him in one category because then I could use, say, a poison type that I like and put it in that category, that kind of thing. So some of these Pokemon are going to be dual wielding types, so yeah, that's why. Okay, so let's begin with normal types. Eevee and the Baneri line. Those two are my favourite normal types. I didn't really use Baneri until I think it was in X and Y. I wanted to change my team up, so I caught a female Baneri, and I actually found out that she was really, really good. So I was just like, you know what? Why not? I'll just keep her about. Okay. One of these ones in the grass one, I might get a bit of flag for because it's not very well liked, I don't think. In grass types, I've got the Pidoo line, the Snivy line, and the Chikorita line. Yes, I did say Chikorita. I absolutely love Chikorita. Now, I know that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, she's not terribly good against the first two gyms, but I usually counteract that with Pokemon that I catch and use them against, like, the bug and flying. Sorry, I haven't played Heart Gold and Soul Silver in a long time, so I can't really remember what they're called, so excuse me for that, but yes. And Chikorita, in fact, was the first level 100 Pokemon I ever got, because I loved her so much. I trained her until I got to her level 100 around Victory Road before I went into the Pokemon League. The rest of my team were still in their mid 50s to 60s, but Chikorita, or Meganium, was... Sorry about that quick cut. I had to quickly go do something. Okay, where was I? Yeah, the Chikorita line. She's my favourite. I can't help it. I love Chikorita. I know people say that she's really difficult to start with, but I didn't really find her difficult because, like I said, I had other Pokemon to help me, so, yeah. Okay, fire types. The Charmander line, the Ponyta line, and the Torchic line. Of course, I've always liked Charmander. He just looks cool. Ponyta, is just majestic, really. I've always liked horses in real life, so why not? And Torchic is just cool, in my opinion. He just looks dope. Okay, water types. The Piplup line, the Oshawott line, and the Popplio line. I personally love the Popplio line more because she just looks beautiful, really. At the beginning, she's like a cute, derpy little seal, and then she evolves into like something better, and then just turns into a majestic seal, like mermaid. There you go. Couldn't think of the word for a second there. Fighting types. I don't really use fighting types in my games, but if I was to choose one, I would choose the Riolu line. I just think Riolu and Lucario are cool and they're really strong, so why not have them? Flying types. The Starly line, the Pidgey line, and the Pidove line. I've always liked flying types. I don't mind the flying types that evolve once, but when they evolve twice, I personally think it just makes them a bit better. I don't know why. That's just the way I am. So if I ever like have a Pokemon team, usually the team would have a Pokemon that can evolve twice, not once. Sometimes I'd have a Pokemon on there that can evolve once, like 2 of them, but the others would evolve twice, more or less. But I do like the ones that I've chosen for flying type. Poison type, the Nidoran lines, male or female, I don't mind. Nidoking and Nidoqueen are pretty strong, so why not? And the Toxel line, this one's obviously from Sword and Shield. I got it when I was exploring and found it. I was like, oh my god, that is adorable. I know it's not very strong at the beginning, but after a lot of training, it does turn into something that's really, really cool. And that's what I was happy with. Ground types, the Sandshrew line, the Cubone line, and the Larvitar line. Now, again, I usually don't use sand types. Sand types, yeah. No. I don't usually use ground types, but again, if I had to, it would be Sandshrew, Cubone, or Larvitar. I just think they're really cool. Rock. For the rock types, it'd be the Aron line, the Cranidos line, and the Rockruff line. Rockruff just looks cute and really cool when it evolves. Cranidos is just a hard head, but pun intended. But yeah, I just like them. They're very handy when they need to be. Bug types, again, I'm not really a fan of bug types. But if I was to use a bug, it'd be Larvesta, the Larvesta line. Ghost types, I'd use the Ghastly line, the Litwick line, and the Sinister T line. Again, another one from Sword and Shield. I remember when I was playing Sword, I found the item for Sinistea. And then when I found it, I was like, hang on a minute, does this item go with this Pokemon? I tried it and it evolved and I was like, oh, it does. So, yeah. I think Sinistea is pretty cool, considering what it's based off of. Just a cold cup of tea. Right, electric. The Mareep line, the Shinx line, and the Blitzer line. I like all these Pokemon. Personally, I'd always want an electric type on my team. I don't know why. It's just like something that really sticks out to me. Again, I don't know why. It's just something that's just been cool to me. Psychic. The Gala Ponyta line, the Ralts line, and Espeon. Now, as you know in the beginning, I said Eevee. I didn't say Eevee line, because Eevee doesn't evolve into a line. It evolves into a tree, basically. So, I'm not just going to say the Eevee line. I'm just going to say, like, what they're going to evolve into. Now, I know in my fire one I did say Ponyta, but obviously the Galar version of Ponyta is different, so that's why I chose her. And plus, after I'd finished Sword, I really wanted to get a Ponyta, but I found out that you couldn't get one. You can only get it in Shield, which I was a bit mad at. But in the end, in using Pokemon Home, I did find a regular Ponyta and a Galar Ponyta. The Galar female one was from Japan, and the male normal fire one was from France, I think. So then I bred them about 15 times because I just wanted to see if I could get one that was good for my team. Even though I'd already completed the game, I still wanted one on my team because I thought that she was really cool. Actually, I can't remember if I got her before I defeated the league or after. It might have been before. But yeah. So I bred them about 15 times. I hatched the eggs. But on the 4th egg, when it hatched, it was shiny. Which I was really, really, really happy about. Because in that I didn't get a shiny Pokemon yet. in a very long time, I haven't found a legit shiny. In some of my games, I'm just like, do you know what? I want a shiny blah blah, so I'd cheat it in. I know that's not very good, but I know that shiny odds are really, really low. So, and all my friends back in, say, high school, if we played Pokemon, they'd be like, oh, I got this shiny, this, and this, and I'd get a bit jealous, so I'd start hacking them in, and then, yeah. But now I don't really do that anymore. I actually try to find them legitly, but I have really, really low patience. So after about 100 attempts, I'm just like, yeah, nah, I can't do this. I think my husband would be more likely to get a shiny than I would, because I introduced him to Sword and Shield and he liked it, and I told him about shiny Pokemon and he was like, oh, that's alright, I could do that for hours. I was like, oh, alright, if you want to do that. He obviously hasn't found one yet, but I'm sure he'll get there. Ice types. Again, I don't really use ice types, but if I was to use one, I'd use Glaceon. Dragon types. The Dratini line, the Gible line, the Jangmo-o line. I probably said that last one wrong. I apologise. I like all of these Pokemon. I know that some of these are pseudo-legendary ones, but that's not really why I chose them. It's just because I think they're really cool and they're good to use in battle. So I was just like, you know what? Why not? Am I right? Why not? Alright. Dark types. Umbreon, Gala Zigzagoon, and the Zorua line. I should say Zigzagoon line. Oh, excuse me. Again, another one from Sword and Shield. When I found out that they were doing a different version of Zigzagoon, I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. Because I hadn't really used a Zigzagoon in like Ruby, Emerald or Sapphire. But then when I found out what it actually looked like, I was like, oh my god, yes, I want one on my team. And I was really happy that I did. Zorua, like, I just fell in love with Zorua when I watched the movie with him in it. I can't remember what the movie's called, but I loved it. That's where I fell in love with Zorua. Steel types. The Beldum line, the Clink line, and the Honedge line. Again, I wouldn't really use Steel, but if I was going to have one, it would be one of them. And finally, for Fairy line, Sylveon. Not Fairy line, Fairy type, I should say. Excuse me. Okay, so my personal team that I would have if there was Pokemon that were real and I was a Pokemon trainer, this is what my team would either have or I wish I could have. So for my first one, it'd either be Chikorita or Budew. It'd more likely be Chikorita, but Budew again is a good Pokemon. I like it. So another one would be Charmander or Torchic. I'd definitely have a Starly. Mareep or Shinx. I'd definitely have Ralts and Gala Ponyta. So, because some of them were ore, that does make 6 Pokemon on a team. But if there were more slots on the team, I'd have a Dratini, an Eevee, a Zorua, a Popplio, and an Aron. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To be honest, this is the 3rd time trying to record this because the other 2 times my phone just took a complete... what was I going to say? Oh yeah, sorry, my husband is a bit salty at the moment because he lost a game. But yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, I did try to record this video before. I tried to record it twice before, but it didn't work. My phone decided to take a big old shit on me and was like, yeah, we're not gonna work for you. So yeah, you know, nice try. but hopefully this time it works. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want more Pokemon content, leave it in the comments below and I can see what I can do. Zebra Girl out. Bye!